There is a reason why we can fall for someone so fast they feel almost addictive. You might think it's because we get caught up in their looks, but you would be wrong. There's something else happening inside your brain that might surprise you. Imagine this. You're in conversation and the world goes a little quieter. They're not interrupting, not waiting for their turn to speak. They're with you. Their eyes soften, they nod slowly, their face mirrors your emotion, subtle and synchronized. And in that moment, your brain releases a cocktail of oxytocin and dopamine. You feel warmth, trust, and a subtle euphoria. It's the same neurochemical blend that bonds infants to their caregivers. That's why it feels like home. You're not crazy for feeling it so deeply. Your nervous system literally thinks it's known this person forever. When someone finally sees you, it's not just emotional, it's physiological. Your breathing slows, your shoulders drop. You feel this quiet relief, like you've been waiting years to exhale. And you think, I must be falling for them. But your brain's doing something else entirely. It's decoding a signal it's been craving since childhood. Most people guess this feeling comes from validation, from being admired, noticed, or complimented. That's not it. Validation feeds the ego. Being seen feeds the nervous system. And that's a completely different kind of nourishment. It's the kind that touches the primal wiring in your brain that says, I'm safe here. The truth is, you're not addicted to their attention. You're addicted to the safety that your body feels in their presence. Here's where things get fascinating. When two people connect this way, their nervous systems sync. Heart rates can align, micro-expressions start mirroring unconsciously. Psychologists call this limbic resonance. Two emotional systems that are tuning into each other like instruments in harmony. It's rare, it's magnetic, and it's the moment that many people mistake for romantic chemistry. But attraction built on resonance isn't always love. It's safety dressed up as desire, and our brains are wired to chase that. You've probably felt this before, that instant comfort with someone new. They get you without you needing to explain. You feel lighter, calmer, and seen. And then later you wonder, why did that connection fade? Or why didn't it turn into something deeper? Because what you felt wasn't a promise of compatibility. It was your body saying, finally, I could rest. When you've lived guarded, misunderstood, or unseen for too long, that sudden feeling of being seen and safe hits like lightning. It's not just emotional, it's chemical. And once your body experiences that safety, it wants to repeat it, sometimes at any cost. And this is where love stories, heartbreaks, and trauma bonds all blur together. When your nervous system links being seen with pleasure, your mind starts to label it as attraction. And that's why someone can walk into your life, see you clearly once, and suddenly you can't stop thinking about them. You're replaying that moment over and over, not because of them, but because of what your body felt in that instant. It's the same system that can create obsessive crushes or one-sided attachment. You're not drawn to the person, you're drawn to the feeling that they've triggered in you. It's a neurological echo of recognition. This person feels like home. But here's the truth, not every home is meant to be moved into. Let's break it down. When you feel truly seen, your ventral vagal system, the branch of your nervous system that regulates social safety, activates. That lowers cortisol, it slows your heart rate and floods your system with oxytocin, the bonding hormone. At the same time, dopamine, the neurotransmitter of reward and anticipation, that fires. Your brain pairs that calm connection with pleasure and excitement. That combination feels identical to falling in love. That's why you might mistake emotional safety for romantic attraction. It's not your imagination, it's your neurochemistry. And once you understand this, you can start to separate who sees you from who's meant for you. So the next time you feel that deep resonance with someone, just pause. Instead of rushing to label it, ask yourself, is this attraction? Or is this my nervous system finally feeling understood? Because one leads to connection and the other leads to attachment. And knowing the difference changes everything. When you understand that being seen is one of the deepest human needs, you stop confusing chemistry for compatibility, and you'll start choosing people who don't just see you once, but keep seeing you consistently, calmly, and without performance. That's what real intimacy is. Not fireworks, but recognition. Not infatuation, but resonance. And it's the kind of connection that your nervous system has been waiting for all along. Subscribe for more on the psychology of attraction.